All right, I have story mapping as my lesson, and I'm here with Mason. Oh wait, get in the frame just a little bit more. Okay, so I'm at home right now, obviously, and so I don't have a student, nor do I have an actual book. So I'm using this textbook called Sam's 4th of July, and it's from A to Z Reading, and that's what we're going to be using this for. I also had to draw out my story map because I don't have a printer here. So Mason, I'm going to read you this story called Sam's 4th of July. The things that I put on my story map are setting, characters, the problem with 3 key details, either leading up to the problem or leading to the resolution. The resolution, and then I added a prediction because I think it's important for students to be able to learn to predict. If it was a younger student, so I'm doing like a level K book with Mason. And so I'm actually going to do the prediction midway through, and he's going to predict the resolution of the story. But if it were a younger student, I might do a picture walk first and have them just predict how the story's going to go. And in that case, I would put my prediction before my setting. But since it's a little bit of an older book, I'm doing my prediction midway through. Okay, so here we go. It's called Sam's 4th of July. Sam is a dog who loves the 4th of July. Every year he becomes very excited about the holiday. Can you tell me any characters from that so far?
Sam the dog.
Sam the dog. Would you say that he's going to be a major or a minor character if you had to guess?
Probably a major character.
Why do you think major?
Because they introduce him first.
Yep, and it's the title of the story, right? They dressed him up in a suit and hat with stars and stripes. He wagged his tail the whole time because he was so happy. The whole town was decorated with ribbons, streamers, and banners of red, white, and blue. The whole town came to see Sam lead the big parade. What are you writing down for your setting of the story?
The town or the parade.
Yep, so the town would be kind of a general one, and then the parade would be more specific. I like how you made that nice and specific. After a while, Sam started to dance on his back legs. Everyone watched him hopping and spinning in circles. They clapped and cheered for their favorite patriotic pup. A man offered Sam some tasty barbecue. Sam waved his paw thank you to the people in the army. And the mayor even walked up and shook Sam's paw. Who are some characters, Mason, that you're going to add to that?
Well, we got the man.
The man, yep, with the hot dogs.
The mayor.
The mayor.
And probably the soldiers.
Yep, the soldiers are the people in the army. And would you say that they're major or minor characters?
Minor.
Minor, I would agree with you. I don't think anyone's been this excited for an Independence Day since 1776, the mayor said. The parade made lots of noise as it followed Sam through the town, and Sam enjoyed hearing it all. But suddenly, some fireworks exploded with a very loud bang. The people cheered, but Sam didn't like the fireworks. What are you getting from that part of the story?
That Sam is afraid of fireworks.
Sam is afraid of fireworks, so where would you put that on your story map?
In the problem.
The problem. I agree with you. What from this photo tells you that Sam is afraid of fireworks?
He's running away.
Running away. So that maybe that could be a supporting detail of that problem that let you know that that was a big problem of the story. It says, Sam ran home to get away from them. The people wondered where the leader of the parade was going. I'm going to stop there, Mason, and I'm going to have you actually make your prediction. What do you think will happen at the end of the story?
I think he's going to overcome his fear of fireworks.
Mason thinks Sam's going to overcome his fear of fireworks. And how might he do that? Like, what do you think overcoming means? Going back to the parade?
Yeah.
Okay. So on here, I also have a yes and no box where at the end they can check if the predictions were right or wrong. All right. It had grown dark and fireworks continued to fill the night sky. Sam stayed in his doghouse until the fireworks were over. Then he came out to eat some apple pie and ice cream. It was a lovely celebration. So, what was the resolution of this story, Mason?
I think that Sam realized he needed to stay in until the fireworks were over.
Yes. So Sam realized that he needed to stay in his doghouse until the fireworks were over. Can you tell that Sam doesn't like the fireworks from that photo?
Yes, his ears are down.
So with your problem was Sam doesn't like the fireworks, could you add a supporting detail of that? Covering his ears? Yeah. And I like how your resolution was that Sam decided to stay in rather than wait for the fireworks. Was your initial prediction right?
No.
No, it wasn't. And that's okay that it wasn't right, because sometimes it isn't. In a way, did Sam overcome the fear? While he is still afraid of fireworks, what did Sam realize?
That there's a way to come, like, get over his fear and still go on with his life, I guess.
Yeah, like he doesn't like fireworks, so he's just gonna avoid them until they're over. Something else you could do with your students is add theme, especially for like older students. Like this is a level K book. You could probably start discussing theme with them. So Mason, if you had to pick a theme for this story, do you know what a theme is?
It's overcoming fears. Somewhat.
Kind of. Or like recognizing when you need to opt out of something that you don't enjoy. Another theme is that dogs don't like fireworks, right?
For sure.
For sure. So this is just an example of story mapping. I hope you guys got kind of a better idea of how that works. In a classroom setting, I obviously would do it a little bit differently. First of all, I would have a real piece of constructed paper rather than just this one that I did with Sharpie. And I would also probably allow students some time to work with each other before we discuss as a whole group. Probably like independent work while I'm reading, partner work, and then discuss as a whole group. But this is kind of just a brief outline of how to do it. This was story mapping.